Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? Sweet Paddy from across the shop, and another wee video. This is the Thursday video, and this is another one of my series, 3 for Thursday. And it's really lovely to see other people taking up this challenge, because I get a chance to see so many different knives that you don't normally see. What I don't normally do a lot of on this channel is locking knives. So I thought I would do this one, and I'm going to use the word, and it's very loosely because I'm not a tactical person, but these are more tactical knives. But the other part of them is they're really useful, good working knives. So tactical working, there is a similarity because you want them for more hard use. Tactically, if you're in the field, you want a knife that's solid and just can do anything. And these are three of my favourite, and they're in different price ranges. This is the budget. The Cold Steel American Lawman is just a rock. And this one is my favourite. I'm saying mid-range because you'd probably be better buying these on the second-hand market. New, they're about 100, but you can get them in the second-hand market from 60, 70 pounds. And this is a CRKT home front. Now, they do different home fronts now that are cheaper. So this is just they're not home fronts. They're knives that you can take apart with just one movement now, just a wee switch here and the knife falls apart. This one you have to undo the back and push the wee switch, and then it falls into three. You just clean it, put it back together again. It comes back perfectly. I mean, I don't know how many times this has been taken apart, and the centering on it is just like that. Every time you take it apart and put it back together again, the centering is brilliant. You need to give it a little flick out to get it out. But once it's out, it's so solid. There is no movement. Now, this is just on the plastic washers, but that's all it needs. And if we used it more, it would get more and more loose. But the handle on it, so neutral, lovely, big flipper tab that sticks up there, but it's been rounded and it has a bit of jimping on it. You're lock solid. You ain't going to sneak up, because that's what these knives were sort of for stabbing into things. But it's a tactical knife. This is in Oz 8, which, don't underestimate Oz 8. It's a nice steel. It really is. It's easy to sharpen, keep and maintained in the field. You just need a very basic sharpening system. Even stropping is great for bringing Oz 8 back. And this is what a knife I would have loved as a boy. It reminded me of an American GI. I mean, you have the star on the pivot. It's just a gorgeous looking knife, really is. And it has a deep pocket, a deep carry pocket clip. Just beautiful. I love, if you can see the knurling on the blade there. Everything just says GI. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but look at this big bulbous belly. You could skin with it. You can do whatever you like. And Oz 8, you can really sharpen up and do a good job on skinning. But a beautiful knife. The fuller in there just gives it that final touch of an army knife. You know, when you were a child, you called everything an army knife, an army gun. That's what this is to me. I just love it. I really do love, and I love using it. I don't use it half as much as I should do, just because I've got others, but I love the look of this one. The other models that have come out now with this sort of opening mechanism or the locking mechanism are in black. They're not really in this. I just love this. This is an aluminium, and it's just stunning. Really is. This is fantastic. Knurled all the way around. You just keep your finger on it, and you have a super, super working knife for any jobs. But tactical working, them knives tend to be a lot the same. The budget one is the Ganzo, and this is a Ganzo 7. What is it? 729. Absolutely fantastic. Super knife. Really ergonomic in the hands, even more so than the Spyderco PM2, I believe. Really lovely. Now it's got the axis lock. Fantastic knife. Cannot recommend it hard. This is a hard use. It'll do hard use work, and it's also got that tactical spear type blade on it. The tip on this is not as thin as on the on the PM2. It's a bit of a thicker blade. 440C. Again, super, super lower end steel, but not that much lower end, let me tell you. This is real good working knife. Again, easy to maintain in the field. Super knife. I love it. I just, if you like the PM2 and you want a knife that you're going to batter and abuse, because the BM2 is so expensive now. These are coming in about £25, £30 at the most. Super knife. And then we're going to go to the high-end one, and what is without doubt the best of the lot. This is the Cold Steel American Lawman. Just look at that knife. It is beautiful. It really is a lovely shape. Yes, it gives you a little bit where you got to put your front finger, or if you want to skip up, it has the choil at the front, and this is a man's choil. You can get a full finger in there, and then you've got extra blade out. It's just, but to work back here is absolutely fine. It's a comfortable, for me, these are perfect. My hand fits in comfortably. It's sort of locked in because you got this high point here, but there's no sharp edges on it. None whatsoever. A super, super work knife, tactical knife. It's in S35 VN. The original ones were in XHP, which is another great steel, but S35 VN, you're not going to need a better steel than that. Again, easy to sharpen in the field, which has got to be important if you're thinking of this as a tactical knife or any of them. But even as a hard use knife, I think you still, if you're going to hard use something, the chances are you're going to blunt it. So you've got to have one that's easy to sharpen in the field with minimum what's the word I'm looking for? But just with ease, you should be able to sharpen a knife. An S35 VN, it's made for knives. It's easy to sharpen in the field with just the most basic of sharpening gear. This one now, honestly, it just drops. Look at that. It just drops. It is stunning. Love this knife. Really do love it. I don't use it hard that often, but I have used it, and it's just a super knife. But the drop is just fantastic. And that will come over time when you use them. I mean, I do play with this quite a lot, but I don't use it a lot. I just think it's a gorgeous knife. So there's my 3 tactical, come hard use, come just really good full-size pocket knives that you want to use. Super job. I love all 3 of them. I can't see them going anywhere that quickly in my collection. They're just lovely knives. So there you go. Take care. Paddy's away. Thank you so much for watching this. And I've kept it under 10 minutes. Hey, take care. Bye-bye now.